What's up, everybody? Got Skunk72 coming at you from sunny Southern California. And unfortunately, it looks like summer has finally arrived in my area. It's been pretty darn mild for the entire month of June and well into July. It was actually really nice. I'm actually going on my third year of no air conditioning in my house, so the mild start to summer was definitely welcome. Today it's only in the 90s, but for the next few days it's supposed to be up over 100 degrees, which is kind of normal for our July weather. We had a nice mild 4th of July that was interrupted by a couple of earthquakes. I'm sure y'all heard about that, so I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. I know certain areas that kind of ruined their 4th of July because they were pretty big. So I've looked into getting my air conditioner fixed, and apparently it's not repairable. I have to buy an entire new climate control system for the house, and the only quote I've gotten so far was if it's just a simple remove and replace, I'm looking at about $6,000, and if there's anything else that needs to be done, it's just going to go up from there. Well, I don't have $6,000 laying around. Just waiting on those 100,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and then I'll be able to put out that kind of money. So that pretty much calculates to never. So for today, I actually have a day off, and I was able to get some sleep last night, which is kind of rare. I was working at the second job last night, so I got off at midnight instead of getting off at 6 a.m. with no sleep for a 24-hour period. So I did sleep in, made up a little bit for all the missed sleep from the past week. I think I went to bed probably around 2 and I slept till about noon, which that's a long time for me. As you guys know, when I go out to ride, I just go out to ride. I don't really go out with any planned subject that I'm going to talk about. I just talk about whatever comes to mind, and if it's worth posting, I'll post it on my YouTube channel, and sometimes even if it's not worth posting, I post it just for the hell of it anyway. So I had the opportunity today, and I just figured I'd go out for a little cruise around, doing one of the canyon roads that I enjoy near my house. Last time I rode it, I was coming the other direction, and I ended up just posting the ride footage and didn't have any vlogging to go with it because I had some audio issues. So we'll see what happens today. The only thing I had really thought about talking about was some of the comments that I've been getting, actually 2 in particular that I've been getting on my channel recently. A while back, I think last summer, I did a kind of DIY how to change the oil on a Harley Dyna. Actually, how to change all the fluids on your Harley Dyna and do it yourself instead of paying somebody $400 to do it. Actually, I don't think it's $400. I think $400 is like the first service, but still. For me to do it, it cost me about $80 out of pocket to buy all the stuff and about a half hour of my time. So it's just not worth it to really pay somebody else. But my video, I show a picture of the oil that I bought, and I prefer to use AMSOIL. It's just personal preference. I don't care what you use what you want, it's your bike. Well, the comment I got on there, all it said was Formula Plus. That was it. That's all the comment said. So, I don't know, is he trying to tell me that he's a fan of the Harley Formula Plus oil? If so, that's great. Put it in your bike. I don't care. The whole point to my video was to show you that it's really easy to do yourself, and why waste money paying somebody else to do it? That's all that video was supposed to prove. Gonna get nice and dirty going through the dust devil that the school bus just set up. Another one of the comments that kind of cracked me up recently was on one of my demo ride videos. I don't even remember which bike it was. I think it might have been the Heritage Softail video. But the point was to go for a ride on a different bike and talk about it a little bit. And I make very clear in my videos that I don't consider myself some expert that knows everything about motorcycles. And I can't even really call it a review on the motorcycle because I don't feel that I'm qualified to be reviewing a bike. All there is a demo ride with my impressions of the bike that I'm riding. One of the comments that somebody put on there the other day was, did anybody else notice that he never puts the bike in neutral when he's sitting at a light? Like, really? That's what you got out of my video, was that I don't put the bike in neutral when I'm sitting at a light. If you want to put your bike in neutral sitting at a light, great, put it in neutral. I don't do it for a very specific reason. That reason is if I need to hightail it and get the hell out of there because somebody in a cage is doing something stupid, I don't want to worry about putting it in gear first. I just keep it in gear so I can just drop that clutch and get the hell out of Dodge if I need to. For me, you know, it's, I guess, a safety thing. Every once in a while I'll put it in neutral if I'm screwing around with my phone or changing the song or something, but that's it. Other than that, I leave it in gear. Whoa, loose gravel. Who doesn't like to see that when they ride? I think I'm gonna have to stop here and take my sunglasses off because they're fogging up. As soon as I find a safe place to stop. So I know last time I was up here I was talking about how this was, if you remember back when SpacePod used to do videos, this was one of his favorite roads to ride. I think pretty much every time he did a video it was out here. But yeah, as I said, the audio was trashed on that, so it was worthless. This is one of the rides that I enjoy. It's really pretty up here. Sometimes of the year there's actually a creek off to the left hand side here. There may be water in it right now, but it's not going to be very much because, you know, we get pretty dry around here during the summer. As a matter of fact, I think last time I was up here there was a lot of green. I mean, we still got some green in the trees, but all the other stuff on the sides is just dried up brush now. Which, you know, California brush fire waiting to happen as always. What's up, everybody? Just checking out what's left of Elizabeth Lake. This is actually better than it was. 2 summers ago it was completely dry. Now it's kind of just a little bit of a mud puddle. We did have a couple of decent winters where we got some rain. Sorry if there's a bunch of wind noise. I got my visor open and I'm walking around. But yeah, there's the Elizabeth mud puddle. This is the only area that's the recreation. It's the only recreational part of it. I don't know if, like, because there's several different little sections. There's another one down there. Then on the other side of that, there's an area that's actually a little bit of a lake again. But I don't know if that's part of the recreation area. I don't know if you're allowed over there. It might be private. So I won't be going over there. Happy to say I've been going for, I guess, a little over an hour now, and that Saddlemen seat is just phenomenal. Just as comfortable as that Sundowner seat ever was. But looks way cooler. So I did keep the camera on while I was riding up Bouquet Canyon, but I didn't do any vlogging because, you know, that you can't concentrate on what you're doing on that road. Not only do I got to watch out for myself, but there's a lot of cars on that road at times that don't know how to stay in their own lane. So when I'm riding on something like that, I prefer to stay focused and not worry about vlogging. So there's the other part of the lake that I was pointing out with a little island in the middle. There still ain't much to that. That used to be, I think this might have all actually been connected at one time when there was actually water in it. if we're going to get a good view of the other part of it that actually has quite a bit of water in it still. It's kind of blocked out by the trees, but there it is. So there's a little bit of a lake there still. I don't know if there's any fish in it or anything, but it's still kind of cool. But I think that area might be private for like the people that own those homes. So I think I'm just gonna crank the music up and enjoy my ride home. I gotta go back down another pretty twisty road where the cagers get a little crazy, so I'm not gonna be vlogging going down that road either. I wanna leave you guys a little safety talk. Over the weekend, 4 people were killed on bikes in Orange County, California. I don't remember which road it was on, but it was a very popular biker road. I know there's a few down there like Carbon Canyon, Ortega Highway. I don't know if the accident was on one of those or not. I don't recall. But a couple on one bike made an illegal pass on a blind turn and went head on with another bike with 2 people on it heading in the other direction. All 4 of them were killed. Guys, just take it easy and enjoy your ride and get home safely. There was 4 people dead that didn't have to be dead. They were just out enjoying a ride. So with that, I'll call it quits. Rubber side down, shy side up, and I'll talk to you all next time.